Hi, this is Emily of Beauties and Headcanons. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Do you need some extra motivation in your life? Are you looking to be inspired? If so, then look no further than the Good God Company.
At the Good God Company, their mission is to create and clothe all loving humans with their unique, inspiring, and beautifully designed t-shirts.
All of the products from the Good God Company are equally designed to motivate you and improve your life. From their mugs, workout tanks, to eye-appealing shirts and sweatshirts.
Learn more about their renowned products by visiting thegoodgodcompany.com. That's thegoodgodcompany.com.
The Good God Company is proud to support Public House Media. The Good God Company. I'm feeling good.
Hey, this is Jerry Strauss, host of Hollywood Happy Place here on Public House Media. Thank you for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. And once you're done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Hollywood Happy Place, where we talk with and about all of your favorite names from the worlds of TV, movies, music, whatever entertains you. We are getting up close and personal with those people right here on HHP. A new show comes out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Hollywood Happy Place. Thank you again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
When you hear confident woman, most people will automatically have an image of someone who resonates with in their mind. This person is easily noticed, they portray success, and they radiate happiness. They are the perfect picture of confidence. Who do you think of when you think of confident woman? I'd love to know today, and drop that name below. Tag that beautiful confident woman in this video right here, and let's talk about how to be a confident woman. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. Welcome to Public House Media. My name is Kim Meyer, and I am here with you on Choose to Rise. We are brought to you today by the Good God Company, where their goal is to create t-shirts and other creative consumer products that have beautiful, awesome, inspirational, and motivational and spiritual messages and designs. They are awesome at creating things that help you show off your faith and help you highlight God's love for you. So go check them out on Facebook or Google them, or let them know in some way, shape, or form that you've been listening to Choose to Rise. And today, let's talk about being a confident woman. I want you to be able to walk away from today knowing how to be more confident. I want you to pick up a habit. Being confident is a habit that you have to have. It's not something that you have. It's not something that you are gifted. It's something that you have to work on. It's something that you have to be more about. And so I'm going to give you 11 habits today that are going to help you become more confident. But before you kind of get there, I want you to kind of think about each one of these, and do you do these things? I'll ask some questions along the way, and I'd love for you to interact below this video, and so we can have a conversation about confidence. One of the things that I want to be more of in Choose to Rise is more interaction with the people that listen and the people that are inspired by the podcast every day. So let's talk. If you're in the podcast forum, you be sure to email me at choosetoriseup@gmail.com. I would love to interact with you, get you a part of my healthy living groups, and just be more confident in general around things. All right, so let's get going. 11 habits that will help you become more confident. 11 habits that you can start working on today that will help you be more in your future. All right, number 1, a confident woman questions the norm. Rarely will you find a confident woman who is just going with the flow, never really questioning what she's told, what the norm is, and just being average. Right? So if that's you, if you're just going with the flow, going with the norm, doing it because it's always been done, you may be lacking in confidence in this area. Maybe deep down inside, you just don't know what to do next, and so you don't do anything different. I'm not talking about the woman who argues every point, or even the woman who finds the zen and just allowing life to unfold in that flow state. I'm talking about the one who never questions why. I'm talking about the person that just is always just doing whatever everyone else wants to do just because it's what they want to do. Why are you doing what you're doing? Is it because that's the way it's always been done? Or is there a better way of trying something different? This confident woman is not afraid to say, actually, no, that doesn't work for me. Let's try it this way. Or even to further the conversation, and isn't afraid to say, actually, that didn't work for me and I'd like to try something different. Good morning, Angela. So number 2, why, a confident you can a habit to pick up to be confident is a woman who is confident reserves the word yes for what she really means. So when you're a confident woman, you know what you want, you know where you're going in life, and you are that one person that doesn't say yes to everything. We all know that girl. We all know that person, and maybe it's you yourself that says yes to everything. You don't want to disappoint anyone. You don't want to let anyone down. You don't want to feel like you are, being not serving other people. So you just say yes to everything, and then you find yourself overwhelmed and overextended and not happy because you don't have any time to do the things that you want to do. A confident woman knows how to say no to other people. A confident woman knows what her priorities are and how to stick to them. And it's okay to say no to people. You don't live other people's lives, and you don't need to be overextending yourself with time, energy, funds, and all kinds of things to be able to do things halfway, because you are going to do so many things. So be confident in who you are, be confident in what you want, and be able to say no. A third habit a confident woman has is that she uses positive words in her conversations. Now, I've had lots of mentors. I've experienced with lots of people professionally, personally, and in all kinds of facets. But somebody that is positive, uses positive words in their conversation, whether it's man or woman, you know that they are confident in who they are. They don't have to put others down or to say negative things about such a situation in order to be confident in who they are. They don't have to put themselves up on a pedestal. And so a confident woman uses positive words in her conversation to build each other up, build herself up, build her friends up, her colleagues, even her enemies up, because she doesn't have to put others down or to feel good about herself. A conversation with a confident woman will leave you feeling inspired and leave you feeling like you can do anything as well. Number 4, a confident woman has clear goals and actions to achieve them. She understands what goals are important in her life and why they are important to her. They don't mean anything to anyone else, but she has an action plan in order to achieve them. And it's all well and good to just sit here and say, my goal is to earn enough money to quit my job. I could say that, and I have said that, but that's awesome. But unless you have a plan and how you're going to achieve that goal, it's nothing more than a dream. It's nothing more than a wish. So are you being confident and having action plans to go with those goals and dreams, or are you just sitting there wishing and hoping that something will happen? Good question, right? Take action with something. Create a plan. If you really want it, you really want to be able to do it. So create an action and go for it. Number 5. A confident woman knows that confidence is far more than appearance, but knows the benefit of her power outfit, right? So sometimes you just have to dress like you want to succeed. So dress for the success you want. And everyone has at least that one item of clothing that makes them feel special. They have that one pair of shoes that gives them a little step, skip in their step. They have that one outfit that just makes them feel super confident and super comfortable in who they are. And that's cool. And I want you to be able to feel that way. I want you to do that. But you should also know that confidence is far more than your appearance. We also understand that it takes a little boost of confidence sometimes to get there, but it's who you are on the inside that shines through, not the item of clothing or the pair of shoes or your makeup or your hair or whatever that is going to make sure that you are a confident person in the end. You can show up in a beautiful format and still feel unconfident in yourself. So number 6, she displays confident body language. Picture Wonder Woman, okay? Think about how she stands, what she looks like in all the pictures, right? She's standing in that chest up, chin up stance, right? So think about not only just what you're wearing, but how you present yourself in a situation. Like I said, you can dress in whatever you want and look like a confident person, look like you've got it put together, but if you don't show up in that sort of way with your body language and your words and how you approach life, things aren't going to work out for you as well as you would hope. when you show up in a way that is confident in how you approach somebody or how you stand up in a room, there's a lot behind that. It's psychology. There's a lot of psychology behind the benefits of power pose. A confident woman uses this to her advantage. She holds her shoulders back. She even fakes a smile if she has to. And she doesn't sit all slumped over in a crowded situation. Like, this tells you something completely different. Those of you that are listening, I'm sitting crouched over, shoulders humped. But if I sit up with my shoulders up, that shows you that you are confident, you are tall, you are looking for smiles and going to smile back at someone because you believe in yourself and you believe that you're capable of doing more. Number 7, a confident woman has a good understanding of her own personality, including her strengths and her weaknesses. Now, I've not always been one to want to share my weaknesses, but you know what? I've gotten over that because it's who I am. And I know that if I can own my strengths and my weaknesses, I'll be able to overcome anything. If you're not aware of it, you can't change it. So understanding your own personality is key to your success. A confident woman knows her strengths, she knows her weaknesses, and then she knows how to use them to her advantage. I know that public speaking, I can just get like ramped up fire talking really super fast, but when I'm talking like this to you, I can talk slow, I can talk fast, I can be comfortable. But knowing some of those things about me, I know how to approach a situation and can make changes and do something different, be aware of it. I also know that, I'm not always the best writer, but I know that others are. And so I can take my weaknesses and help other people feel blessed by helping me do those things, and we move forward in a good way. We help each other. We are able to utilize our strengths and our weaknesses together to move forward in a positive way. So perhaps you're working on something that you need a little help on. Maybe you are identifying some of those weaknesses. Maybe you're identifying some of those strengths. Use your strengths to build up, focus on the strengths of your life so that you can go do those things, but also know what your weaknesses are and how you can improve them. Number 8, she creates her own success without feeling the need to tear others down. Like, this kind of goes with the one above. Like, knowing that you can build up other people, that you speak confidently for other people, that you say positive things about other things. You don't need to do that I'm better than you motif to be able to get where you want to go, because you don't need other people's, you don't need for other people to feel that you're successful to be successful. You work hard to achieve the things that you want to achieve, and you work hard to be who you want to be, and you don't need anyone else's approval because you're not living their life. And comparison is a trap that only kills off our joy. So if you want to be happy in who you are, celebrate other people's success, celebrate your own success, and know that you are worthy of everything that you achieve because you are capable of doing so. A confident woman knows her own success and has nothing to do with others' failures. And, there's plenty of success out there for everybody, and you can have success and so can they. It's living in abundance mindset, an abundance world. I was listening to a podcast this morning, quote of the day, and Lisa Nichols was saying, abundance is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright, right? Listen to this. Like, it's something that a lot of times that we just act like we don't know we have. And, a lot of times we think of abundance as a materials, a money, something that is something that is possession based. And that's a huge myth. Abundance is not just about, all of those material things, money, prosperity, it's material items. Abundance is 360. It's more to do with your relationships, your health, your spirituality, and your finances. It is about everything together. We know she was talking about a lot of people that show up in a way like Hollywood that are very wealthy people but are very broke in the fact that they don't have good relationships, that they don't feel good about who they are. And so abundance living and knowing who you're confident in is knowing what you are trying to achieve, knowing that you can do great things, you have great relationships with yourself, you have great relationships with the people around you, and maybe you have good money with you too. There's a difference between wealth and abundance, and a confident woman knows the difference, and she focuses on abundance. She focuses on positive behavior. She focuses on living in a way that's there's success for everybody. And you don't have to focus on other people's failures for yourself to be successful. Number 9, she focuses on the positive and leaves the negative behaviors and people behind. Being around a confident woman is like having a massive injection of positivity thrown down into your day. I can think of a mentor of mine that is just like, we call her a walking personal development book. She is amazing to be around. She always uplifts you. She always has something positive to say, gives you a new spin on something that you don't always think about that way. And, just is always trying to uplift people. And I love that about her, and it makes me drawn to her. It makes me want to act more like her. It makes me want to uplift other people and inspire others the way she does. And I have for a while now have no time for negative Nellies. I want to remove them from my world. I want to remove them from my life. And I will oftentimes just sit quietly because I don't want to engage in their negative behavior. But I also know that I need to remove myself from the situation, because the more they talk, the more negative energy is around me, and I just want to get away from it. So if you're ever feeling like you are being energy drained, you have an energy vampire around you, that someone that's constantly negative all the time, kindly remove yourself from the situation. You don't have to be rude about it. You just simply say, thanks, but I need to go, or make up some reason why you need to leave the situation. Get out of there, because, no one is 100% positive all the time, but you can also be 100% negative all the time. So just try to have a little more positivity in your day. Try to add a little more value to people's life. Try to make sure that you are surrounding yourself with positive people and positive things, because everything has energy. And the more we can focus on positive energy, the more we'll be able to have more positivity in our lives. Then number 10, she understands the importance of self-care. A confident woman knows that the first person she needs to take care of is herself. Because if she can't take care of herself, then she can't take care of anyone else. You schedule regular self-care activities, you work out daily, maybe you eat better, maybe you get a massage every once in a while, maybe you sit quietly in the dark and drink a cup of coffee, maybe you do something that really lights your fire, maybe it's sitting quietly with a good book. Whatever it is, self-care should be the backbone of your success in every single way. A confident woman knows that there's no point in grinding yourself to the bone in order to achieve success, because that's not sustainable and that's not going to be healthy. That's not going to help you love what you're doing. So while you may not necessarily like speaking up to say, I need to go do this, you need to be able to take some time out of your day, some time out of your week to do self-care, because that's the only way you're going to be able to really fulfill and keep your long-lasting success going. And the last one, number 11th tip, the habit that a successful woman has is that she steps outside of her comfort zone. And I mean that in any sort of way. And anything that makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable, pushes you a little bit outside your comfort zone, is only going to make that comfort zone grow a little bit bigger. And you're going to be able to do amazing things. Whether you're an extrovert or an introvert, somewhere in between, so you can step outside that comfort zone just a little bit more. And I know it can be hard. I know it can be trying, and it can be something that's really scary. But a confident woman knows that nothing was ever achieved in your comfort zone. And she knows that in order to achieve great things, you have to go do great things. And so, I have fear in my heart. I have fear at things that I don't like to do, but I do them anyway because it pushes me. It helps me grow. It helps me challenge. And if I didn't step outside my comfort zone and do something like this, share with you, share my vulnerabilities, go something deeper, other people wouldn't be impacted. And it lights up my heart when I get messages from people that are listening to this podcast, that are part of these live videos, and they share something that something I said that, God's put on my heart that I've shared with you that has helped them. And, that wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have stepped outside my comfort zone and started doing this. So, good things come from being outside of your comfort zone. The success that I've had with coaching, the things that I've done with, moving jobs. Like when I first came to Vinton Shellsburg, it was a total whim. But I stepped outside my comfort zone and I applied for it anyway, because you never know. And if you don't know unless you go for it. So, good things can happen. Something bad could have happened too, but hey, when God's on your side, nothing bad, super bad can happen, right? All right, thanks so much for joining me today. 11 habits to build your confidence. And I would love to know which one of these 11 habits you're going to start applying today. I would love to know who you're going to share this with. Tag a confident woman below this video. Tag somebody, tell her which confident habit that she exhibits. So maybe she's one of those girls that steps outside of her comfort zone. Tag her, you're number 11. Maybe you tag somebody that is super inspiring to you. Maybe you know somebody that creates your own success without tearing others down. Somebody that is helping other people live their best life, that are really focusing on their strengths and getting away from their their negative vibe. Maybe you know somebody that has that beautiful power outfit, like you can put a picture of her below. I want you to start using positive words and positive conversation, and let's build each other up. It is Friday. It is a beautiful day here in May, and I want you to shine some light on some other people. All right, so tag below this video somebody that's confident, somebody that you honor and respect, and let's build each other up instead of tearing each other down. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope that you come back to Public House Media next week as we will continue our month of confidence and still continue to build up other women and feel like we can be empowered to be together and what we do here at Public House Media and on Choose to Rise. It is my goal, my mission in life, to help women rise up out of their current situations and live their absolute best life. Everyone can level up regardless of where they're at, and I want that for you. I'm also looking for 5 women this month to help me help other people do something different and do something great in this world, to help them with self-care, to help them with positivity, and help them just live a better life. If that's if you want to be a part of my team, I would love to connect with you. Shoot me an email at choosetoriseup@gmail.com, and I'd love to connect. Also, if you're a busy mama and you feel like you're just trying to figure things out and you need some help, I have a Busy Mama game plan document that I'd love to send you. Shoot me your email, choosetoriseup@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to send that off to you. The women that have received it are all very grateful and have worked through gotten some clarity around their goals, and they love it. So I want to be able to do that. God doesn't give you anything more than you can handle in life. Sometimes it's just about organizing it on the plate a little bit better. So let's figure that out and get you going in that direction. But thanks again for joining me, and I hope that you have a blessed day, a beautiful weekend, and I will see you again here on Monday. Talk to you later.